Hey guys, so today is going to be a get ready with me, and I'm also going to be discussing some things that are happening on YouTube right now. I'm drinking tea right now. I'm sipping the tea. I'm sipping on the haterade. No, I mean, that's not what this video is about. This might be a long one, by the way. Last night, I watched a video by iDubbbz. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. It was the latest content cop video that he did, and it was pretty much addressing all of the stuff that's been happening with Tana Mongeau. I'm sure you guys have seen all the videos about it. She told a story time about how a creepy young man came to her meetup and grabbed her very tightly in a very threatening way and told her to say the N-word, at which point she freaked out and the guy was kicked out of the meetup. Turns out it is a very well-known YouTuber known as iDubbbz, and he was basically, I don't know if he was trolling her or if he was trying to expose her, because previous to the meetup, she had tweeted some things and said some things about him saying the N-word in his videos and how he should go kill himself. And so this was kind of like his way of getting even with her or exposing her hypocrisy. And he showed footage from the meetup, which clearly showed that Tana exaggerated and lied in her story about what had happened at the meetup. In addition to that, there has been footage found of Tana saying some very, very racist and terrible things, and she has come back and said that they were because she was young and naive and didn't really know the true meaning of the word. A lot of people are calling bullshit and saying that that's simply not true and that she's not holding herself accountable. So I'm gonna give you guys my opinion, but no hate at all towards Tana, because she's 18 years old. I am a 26-year-old woman, and I'm the same age as iDubbbz. And honestly, if I gained as much fame as Tana when I was 18, I can't guarantee that I would be the perfect role model, and I can't say that I wouldn't fuck up. To be 18 years old and to have that much fame and that much money that early on, it's like kind of like Justin Bieber syndrome, you know? Like, everybody likes to hate Justin Bieber, but I sympathize with him, because when you gain so much so quickly, you sometimes get in over your head and you're not prepared for certain things happening. Maybe she was a shithead when she was 13 years old. Doesn't mean she's a shithead now. Obviously, I saw the videos of her saying the N-word, and I found it to be really disturbing, but who's to say that she is that same person today? She could have changed. She maybe did learn her lesson. Maybe she's embarrassed. But it also brings up the issue of how much do Storytime YouTubers really embellish their stories? I think that I am a good person to talk about this, because some might know me as a Storytime YouTuber. When I first started out on YouTube, I did a lot of beauty videos, a lot of like makeup tutorials, but over the years, my channel evolved into a Storytime channel, and as of like 3 or 4 months ago, I really started to distance myself away from the Storytime community on YouTube, just because I started to see how ridiculous it was becoming, and I could no longer compete with some of the ridiculous videos that people were making. Like, I'm sorry, I don't get kidnapped every single week at Starbucks. I don't have like a crazy psycho stalker. I've definitely had scary and weird experiences over the past couple of months, but they're not gonna get any views because I'm not being killed by a pack of wild wolves while being kidnapped in a Walmart parking lot while being harassed by a group of killer clowns. I kind of stopped doing Storytime videos, and I started to transition more into the adult content that I feel like I really enjoy doing. I enjoy talking about the topics that I talk about on my channel. I've also started doing like a little cooking series. I have a cooking video coming up tomorrow, and I'm just basically just doing what I like to do. And unfortunately, Storytime videos just became like a battle of who has the craziest fucking story, and I just can't compete with some of these teenagers' stories. And I feel like every time I would post a video on my YouTube channel, people would always question the validity of it. But with my story time videos, it was quite the opposite. I actually felt like I held back a lot and didn't mention a lot of things. Like, for example, I did a story time video in Czech Republic about a year ago about how I was a slut back in the day. In the video, I disclosed the bare minimum of information. Like, I actually under-exaggerated the story. And now that I am a lot more comfortable talking to you guys about sexual topics, I could tell you that the guy that I slutted it up with that night, I ended up giving him a blowjob on a bench in the middle of an abandoned park. Lately, I have just stopped giving a shit about what people watching me will think. My mom told me that, oh, you know, our friend or this person from my office watches your videos and they think this of you. That bothered me and made me really, really worried. But now I'm like, I really don't care. I don't live my life for that person. I don't care about their approval. One day when I'm dying, I'm not gonna look back on my life and think, wow, I really wish this fucking person who I barely fucking know liked me. I'm happy just with making myself happy and making videos that I feel are funny. I feel like I've gone off on a huge tangent now and I'm missing the whole point that I've been trying to make in this video, and that is, have I lied in previous videos? No. Have I twisted the truth? Perhaps, to put myself into a better light, to make myself seem like a better person, to make myself seem more innocent, as is the case with the sluttiest thing I ever did video. Have I ever exaggerated in my videos? Yes, I have. I did a video about how I was almost kidnapped. It was about a year ago, and it was basically about this pedophile that lived up my street, and I walked past his house one day and saw an abandoned ice cream truck and a roll of duct tape, and so I made a whole entire video about how I was almost kidnapped by him, and like 99% of that video was factual. He was a convicted sex offender. He sexually assaulted a young girl. This is all public information, and I did have to have my bus stop changed when I was a child because he stalked my bus stop in the early hours of the morning. But the way that I presented that video was super embellished, super exaggerated, and it is one of the videos that I look back on and I'm not too proud of because a lot of the statements that I made about this man were inflammatory. And while I do not like sex offenders and pedophiles, I think they're fucked up people, but I also am not in a position to make accusations about someone, especially just based on the fact that they had a roll of duct tape outside their fucking house. So, you know, I think a lot of us YouTubers have to become more self-aware and accept the fact that sometimes perhaps we do exaggerate and embellish our stories, or sometimes we leave things out in order to make ourselves look better. As YouTubers, we have the opportunity to go on camera and recreate our history and create this persona of ourselves for you guys. But after a while of being a Storytime YouTuber, I started to feel like I'm sharing so many stories, but do these people even really know who I am? And so that is when I stopped doing Storytime videos as much, and I started to just show my true personality, which is me being a weirdo and slightly crazy and maybe a little bit of a freak, and I don't really care what people think anymore. As for Tana, it is clear she has exaggerated a lot, she's embellished a lot, she has probably lied in a handful of her videos, and yes, she has played victim because that's just the easy way to gain support on YouTube, especially when you have a very young and impressionable following like she does. But does that make her a bad person? Does it mean that she deserves the hate that she is getting on her channel right now? I don't think so. I don't think that two wrongs make a right. If in the beginning Tana just came forward and said, I was a piece of shit when I was 13 and said some really fucked up things, I'm so sorry, she wouldn't be in the same exact boat she is in now, because she did make excuses and try to justify her use of the N-word, especially in the context which she used those words. Also, people saying that her career is over and are celebrating the fact that people are unsubscribing to her channel is really just disgusting. I just don't understand why people like to watch others burn. I think it's such a disgusting human quality. Why can't you just move on with your life? Like, why do you need to stick around for the shit show? It's like on the highway when you see a car accident and everybody slows down. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Almost done with my makeup. I'm just gonna put on some lip gloss and some blush. I really want to just know what you guys think of the situation in the comment section below. Let's just like try to have a mature conversation about the entire situation. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm all ready to take on the day. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Also, make sure to click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!